So let's talk about some of the high-profile names that you've photographed.
It's interesting because I showed you pictures of Hollywood stars like Danny Trejo. Sports stars, I've done several of the NFL quarterbacks, their weddings, people in NASCAR. Joe Gibbs, who is in racing and football. But probably the biggest name, of course, is Donald Trump, because I got a chance to be his photographer for 2 years. And then after that, it was a time when I got off of that, started up with Diamond and Silk, who is very well known in the conservative circles, and wrote the book, and basically now travel around the country, on book tour.
That's really cool. And how did you get involved with the whole Trump touring?
Well, with him, it's a chance encounter. Early before he'd even started to run for president, they asked me to shoot one of the events. But after that, I wanted to write this book and I wanted to travel. But the difference now between before and now is that now I get to travel with my family.
And so, so after your time touring with Trump as the photographer, you wrote this book, Trumpography.
Yep, and you can find it online, find it on my website. But it's been, surprisingly for me, it's been doing really well. But it's a lot of enthusiasm. When I'm out there, I book a place, and then people are coming out, like 200, 300 people sometimes come out to hear me speak and talk about Trump and talk about the book.
And the book is really cool because it combines some of your pictures that you took along the way.
Correct.
With kind of the experiences and different stories, right?
Behind the scenes stories. It has a little bit of a faith part of it, almost like my journey in my faith and my respect and love for Jesus.
Through kind of your touring now with Diamond and Silk, and you had told me Diamond and Silk blew up because of a YouTube video.
Yes. They were the first person to help me with this, so I'm on tour with them. I open the show for them, I do their photos, and I get to travel the country. So it's wonderful.
And with all of this traveling that you're doing, you're discovering another passion with a lot of history.
Yes, and so you get the exclusive.
You get the exclusive, woo!
So I got it so that I'm working on another book I'm doing a lot of stuff for Trump right now and promoting him, but after Election Day, there'll be another book coming out. And it's based upon the history of the United States of America with some characters that people haven't really known about, and pictures of the beautiful United States, because we're traveling the country in a car. And so we're able to see America the way it was designed to be seen. And this is another secret. I'm telling you all my secrets. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised how many pictures that will be from this book that are taken from my cell phone.
Really?
Because,
the quality's improved so much.
Yes, and I didn't want to be like, okay, this is going to be a job, I got to get my camera. I wanted to be right there, enjoying it, and saying, wow, this is beautiful. Never would have guessed in a million years this would be my life.
But you love it.
Love it. Love it.
Cool. And really, you love it so much that now you are out of the wedding photography business.
Yes. And, it was hard because to be at the top level of your game doing it, but, we felt that it was a time to change. I still do photography. I love photography. But, to be glued to a wedding that's going to happen a year down the line, right. We wanted to be free so that we can go out there and, travel mm-hmm. and work on other projects along the way. Myrtle Beach welcomed me into this area, and they treated me like one of their own right from the beginning. And I'm not, saying too much negative about New York, the people I grew up with. They're great people. But to come into, basically I'll say it right here, as a minority coming into Myrtle Beach and not having the stigma and the racism that you would not believe it that I felt in New York, to come here in Myrtle Beach and to be welcomed by everyone. And I said, this is my home.
That's really nice to hear.
And the thing is, the people here in Myrtle Beach are just so wonderful. They are so kind, they're so loving. And part of the drive that I've had over the years, if you follow my Facebook, was that I wanted to make everyone here in Myrtle Beach so proud of me, because they have welcomed me and they've known me since forever, and they treated me like one of their own. And so because of that, this is my home, and it's always going to be my home.